If I can't obtain a Hyperion and a Terminator, the two best weapons in hypixel skyblock, in 200 playtime hours, I'm gonna be giving away 1 billion coins in my Discord server. Speaking of which, make sure to join it for free giveaways and insights on the next episodes. Speaking of giveaways, I'm in a race with this kid to 10,000 subscribers, and if I win, I'll be giving away 500 million coins in the Discord server. And we can't let that kid stay above me in subscribers for too long. I appreciate every single subscription that comes along my way, so it really will make my day if you do that. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, this is episode 4 of the challenges series. Last video, we ended up with 10 million coins, and in this video, we're going to be aiming for a much bigger goal. We're going to try and get a floor 5 completion so that we can try and unlock Shadow Assassin armor, and on top of that, we're also going to try and reach 100 million coins in my purse. I'll be disclosing every single flip that I've used to get to 100 million coins, so if you're wondering how I did that, make sure to watch the entire video. Now, let's get into the money making. I'm gonna bazaar flip a little more, probably enchanted snow or enchanted clay, depending on which has a better margin. And I'm gonna try and find a better flip if I can. I guess I'll see if I find something else, but if not, it's just gonna be a bunch of flipping, doing the exact same thing. So yeah, I'll see you once something happens, I guess. Alright, we're a little bit over 11 million coins now in total, meaning that I've made about 1 million coins, and it's only been about 6 minutes since I started flipping, which means we're on track to make 10 million coins per hour. So yay, I'm gonna be rich. But I'm gonna try and find a different flip because at some point I am gonna run into the NPC buy limit, which is not very good, so. Alright, after selling the rest of this snow here, I should be at 12 million coins. Yep. So a flip that I did find is that we can buy these XP boosts here for about 100k profit. Okay, I got 4 of them, so that's gonna be like 400k profit if they all sell. So I'll take that. If that sells, that's some decent passive incomes. No, we just do that a couple of times and we're making bank. Okay, I'm gonna try and flip Ultimate Wise books into Ultimate Wise 5, and we're gonna see if it makes some decent profit, because this is something that I can do once I reach the NPC sell limit and I can't do enchanted snow or enchanted clay anymore. Oh, and someone bought one of my farming XP boosts, so I'm gonna go ahead and claim that. So I decided to only do 1 Wisdom 5 book and 2 Ultimate Wise books, so we're gonna see how good this is. The sell offer is pretty much filled instantly, like it only took 30 seconds for all of them to fill, so it's really just a buy orders, and if I'm able to time it correctly, I'll be able to be like crafting while one of the buy orders are filling. Here's our last Ultimate Wise book, and this time I'm gonna actually time to see how much time it takes for this Ultimate Wise to sell. Oh, and it literally sold instantly. Now we're at 14.65 mil, so we made about 1 million coins from 2 Ultimate Wise books and 1 Wisdom 5 books. So that money making method was making about 8.25 million coins an hour with 2 Ultimate Wise books and 1 Wisdom 5 book. Okay, so another flip I can do is crafting treasure rings with treasure talismans. So I'm gonna try and see if I can snipe some treasure talismans here. They just have to be under 750,000 coins and they'll end up being profit. And if I get them all for 750,000 coins, then I'm gonna profit about 1 million coins. But if I'm getting them for 700,000 coins, I can profit about 1.4 mil per. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. And my last 10 5 books just filled, so that's great. Okay, I took this one for 750k, so that's like the highest I'm gonna pay for it. Okay, I just got 2 more for 750k. Okay, I got one for 700,000 coins, so that was a pretty good one there. Okay, I just got one for 600,000 coins, so that one's gonna increase our profit by a bunch. Alright, so I got a little extra than I needed to because I got some for a decent price, like between 700 and 750,000 coins. There we go, treasure ring here. And okay, I got this treasure ring for about 5.65 mil, so I can put this up for probably around 6.8 mil and it should sell. I should be making about like 1.2 mil, so let's hope that sells. That'll be some pretty decent profit for me. Okay, so I just got 6 treasure talismans, and that ranged from literally 550,000 to 750,000. I'm so glad that I looked up there because like that itself is gonna give me so much profit when I combine it, because yep, I have enough treasure talismans to make another treasure ring now. Yep, there we go. We're also carpet G10, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put this up for 6.8 mil as well, and we're gonna hope that both of them end up selling. So once all this sells, I'll be at around 20 mil, which is pretty good. Okay, there we go. I just reached a daily limit of coins from NPC shops, so I'm also gonna put this treasure talisman up here for like 800k, and I'm gonna hope that someone buys it because that'll also be a flip in itself. Alright, I'm back again, and it looks like everything has sold, so that's a W. We're now above 20 mil. Yeah. Alright, I decided to flip some enchanted slime balls, and I made about 1 million coins from that. So I mean, it was kind of alright, but I think I'm gonna go back to NPC flips because it's a lot less competitive, easier on my mind, things like that. And you know, it's just like the lazy way out of it. So alright, so the treasure ring flip is still working. So we're up to 23 mil now. I'm gonna try and see if I can get another flip with the treasure ring. Alright, so it seems like someone was buying out a bunch of treasure talismans, so I just ended up relisting them for 800k per. Okay, I think I might have found a decent flip here. So if I buy the Shadow Assassin leggings here and I go over and get 8 livid fragments, this all costs around 4.5 mil, and I can upgrade the Shadow Assassin leggings to legendary. And you can see the lowest bin for these leggings here are about 5.4 mil. So I spent about 4.5 mil and I can put these guys up for 5.2 mil and they should sell decently quickly. I can also do the same thing with a chest plate here, so I think I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'm going to put this up for 9.5 mil and let's hope that that sells. Alright, so it's the next day and all my things have sold, and I did put an extra treasure ring up like just recently, like literally right before recording this, and it just sold like pretty much instantly. So there we go, we're at 27 mil, and this kid just gave me 21 enchanted diamond blocks and like 39 enchanted diamond, and just for free. So like that's 4 mil right there. So I'm gonna take that. So there we go, 4.2 mil. Big thanks to this kid. For the rest of the video, I was actually away from my house, so I didn't have my normal setup. So if you notice a difference in the microphone and you're hearing a lot more keyboard and mouse sounds, that's because I'm recording from my laptop and I'm just away from home. Hopefully that's not too big of an inconvenience, but I wanted to upload for you guys, so I had to make this sacrifice. Okay, so the past 2 days, I was only able to hop on for about 15 minutes, but you can see that I'm down about 8 million coins right now, and that is because I did a little bit of auction flipping, and if I check my auction house, you can see that I have maxer boots up here for 40 million coins. So you might be confused because total I'm gonna have 62 million coins, which is almost double since where we left off. And that's because I did a little bit of auction house flipping, and I only did 2 flips, and one of them is the one that I just showed you on the auction house, and the other one is a very similar flip for a similar maxer boot for 17 mil. So I made a bunch of profit on that, and it did eventually sell, and I'm just gonna continue to do auction house flipping until I get to about 100 million coins, maybe a little bit more. Alright, so I'm still low spin by a good amount, so I'm pretty confident that my auction is going to sell. So let's go ahead and do experimentation table really quickly. Alright, and just like that, we reached enchanting 20, which means we can finally use ultimate wise 5, which is a really good enchant, and that's gonna help us a bunch. I'm gonna continue doing this because, as I said before, I'm gonna need to get enchanting, I think 36, so I can use all the enchants like Soul Eater. Alright, I found this pair of Golder's boots here that I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. It's 32.5 mil, it has both gemstone slots, but if I take these gemstones out and put like fine amethyst in this, I'll be able to make a good amount of money. So let's just see how much profit we're gonna get. If we see the cheapest Golder's boots here are gonna be around 35 mil, but these do have fuming, so I'm gonna have to put these up for like 33.5 mil, and I think they will end up selling because, you know, gemstone slots, amazing, wow. Alright, so after taxes, we're gonna get about 32.2 mil, so we're only making about 200k off the boots with that flip, but we pretty much just profited with flawless amethyst, so we made about 5 million coins from that. Okay, so the Golder boots ended up selling for 33 mil, so I got 5 mil from that. I found these maxer boots for 40.5 mil, and they had both gemstone slots, so I was able to relist them. I actually found that metaphysical serums were really cheap, so I was able to drink 3 of them so I could get more skyblock XP and extra clicks on the experimentation tables. I found these necrotic storm boots for 48 million coins, and they did end up selling for around 56 million coins, but the next flip I got with G6, P6 and flawless onyxes wasn't so lucky, and after selling the gemstones I was on track to make money, but I ended up having to sell it to a low baller for 37 million coins. But shout out to him, he knew who I was, so So yeah, this guy Gloozy here, he's really good lowballer. So yeah, I also found these maxer boots after with gems and slots unlocked for 30 million coins, and that was also a pretty good flip, and they ended up selling for about 40 million coins, so I made some good money there. Alright, I found this flip here for these gemstone slots maxer boots, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. Alright, so I put the maxer boots up for 38 mil, and they ended up selling pretty soon actually. It took about 3 hours for them to sell, so it's not that bad for these maxer boots. Let's go and see if we can find some flips. We're at 58 mil right now, so we need to get 42 more mil in profit. Alright, I went ahead and got 3 lush artifacts that I just put up on the auction house. Costed around 47.3 million coins to craft all of them, and they're gonna sell for about 50 mil, so it is about a 1 million coin flip per artifact that I craft, and I know they sell pretty quickly. Alright, so my lush artifacts have all sold now, and I wasn't able to get on for a while, but they did sell pretty quickly, so I'm probably gonna keep doing that kind of flip if I cannot find anything else to do, because it's like 3 mil. So yeah, it looks like the flip is still there for now, so hopefully this video doesn't blow up on like all my other videos and my flips are all dead, because I mean, judging by my luck with how my videos perform, that might end up happening, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna go look for regular auction flips again, and if I can't find those, then I'll go back to lush artifact flip, because that's all I can do at this point. Alright, I found this potential flip here for 50 mil. I can get this ancient storm chest plate, and the next storm chest plate with both gemstone slots seems to be about 58 mil, and apparently they do sell for that. I'm gonna put hot potato bucks on this, because if not, I don't think it's gonna sell, and then I'm probably gonna list it for about like 57 mil so that it sells a little faster, maybe 56. That should be about a 4 mil flip, so I mean, I'll take that. Alright, there we go. We got the hot potato bucks on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some rough gemstones to put on this so that people know that there's actually gemstones there. Yeah, I'm just hoping that it sells at this point, because I don't want to lose all my money. Alright, yeah, if that sells, I'll be at 66 mil, so that's a 6 mil flip, honestly. That's actually pretty good. Okay, it's the next day, and my storm chest plate did indeed sell, so I'm really happy about that, and we're at 66 mil now. Alright, so we're gonna go, and we need to make 35 mil more now. Alright, I'm gonna end up buying these Necron boots here for 32.7 mil, and even though it's not an exact flip, if you look at the cheapest maxi boots right now with both gemstone slots is 40 mil, so if we convert this into maxi boots, then they're gonna be able to sell, and I'm gonna be making a decent amount of money here, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put these up for 39 mil, and we're gonna see if they end up selling, because if they do, that'll be pretty good, and I still have a bunch of money left, so I'm also gonna try and start flipping lush artifacts again. That ended up going pretty well for me as well. That's another lush artifact, and I'm also gonna put this up for 17 mil. Alright, after all that sells, we'll be at around 72 million points, so let's hope that it sells. Alright, we're back to some auction house flipping now, and we are 20 mil away from our goal for this episode, so I'm hoping this episode isn't gonna be like 14 million hours long, so we're gonna hope to get some good flips. I could sell this campaign poster, and I honestly kind of want to do that just to get the video done with. I also have this Aqua 5th anniversary balloon hat, but I'm gonna keep this because this actually gives magic find. This is kind of just a useless item, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell this campaign poster. Like, no point in keeping this, honestly. It's all like the same. After the campaign poster sold, for some reason there was a glitch that when I talked to Simon again, he gave me another balloon hat, so I ended up selling that for around 7 million coins, and after selling that, I'm at 110 million coins, which means that we've reached the goal for the money for this episode. So now we're gonna go on to the second part that I talked about, getting a floor 5 completion, and for that to happen, we have to get some better armor, because rotten armor, it's just not cutting it. I don't think I recorded a clip, but I did end up getting a floor 3 completion. I just bought a carry for 200k, and it's just a comp carry. I can use adaptive armor now, which is the good thing, so I can use the full set, including the belt, so I think I'm going to get myself the belt. Alright, I reforged all my armor to fierce except for the leggings, which are reforged to pure, because when I'm in dungeons, I'm gonna end up having 100% crit chance with this set. So first I'm gonna enchant this adaptive blade, and then I'm gonna go and test it out just in the hub, and then we'll test it in dungeons. Okay, so for some reason my recordings decided to stop, so none of the tests that I did showed, so I'm gonna do an outside of dungeons test, and then I'm gonna recap what I did for inside dungeons and stuff like that. I'm just gonna tell you right now, after the test, I'm pretty sure it was pretty worth it. Firstly, I just need to disclose that because of Jerry, my stats were gonna be 10% better, so that means that things are gonna just scale a little more than they should be. I didn't realize this until like halfway through my test, but that it does exist, so keep that in mind. So first of all, it's my rotten armor and my zombie soldier cutlass. Pretty much before all my upgrades without the adaptive belt, I'm doing 2,365 damage, so about 2,400. But once we add all the upgrades with the adaptive blade, I'm doing 6,600 damage. So it is a big increase, honestly. It's a huge increase. It's close to 3 times the damage, so it's honestly just a big increase, and I'm glad that I ended up making that upgrade. I went into a floor 2, and I kind of got a little bit carried. I did not end up dying once, and as you can see, I reached Berserker Milestone 3 in 3 minutes and 37 seconds, so I was doing a lot of damage. At the beginning of the run, I was doing about 30,000 damage. Near the end, I was able to one-tap pretty much all the mobs, and I was even able to kill a mini-boss, Holy Dragon Lost Adventure, which pretty much showed me that I was pretty much ready. And although that was a floor 2, obviously in floor 3 I'm going to struggle a little bit more with Shadow Assassins and things like that. After doing these tests, I hopped into some floor 3 runs, and we were just going for some completion runs so that we can get some quick XP, and we did this for a while, but at some point I ended up switching to a party, and we were actually able to get some S runs and S plus runs. So I'm just realizing after looking back at the footage, I forgot that I had a recom that I ended up getting. That chest most likely expired, because I'm pretty sure it expires after 48 hours. So after getting to Kata 14, I was able to get a floor 5 completion because I found someone in Party Finder saying that they're giving carries for free. So he ended up giving us a free carry, and he was nice enough to give us an extra carry after that because someone in our party was begging him. So I just stuck around to get the extra XP. And with that out of the way, we're actually pretty close to Kata 15. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for episode 4 of the challenges series. Today we got 100 million coin. Next episode we're going to be getting some skyblock levels, and we're going to be doing a little bit of lowballing, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys later.